In the little town of Crow's Nest, about 45 kilometres north of Toowoomba, the past is being perfectly preserved. 15 immaculate buildings set an old-time scene at the Crow's Nest Folk Museum and Pioneer Village. And the star attraction is this 1880s-era home, Carbethon. I love to visit old historic homes, and you can't help but think when you're in one, how many children learnt to play their first notes on this piano, and how many people sat at this dining table at the end of a day. Doris Walker remembers very rowdy dinners at Carbethon. Doris was the eldest girl of 15 children, and Carbethon was her family's home. There must have been a lot of noise in this house when there was 15 little people running around in it.
Yes, but my mother had named the house Carbethon, which is supposed to be an Aboriginal word meaning happy home. So if we had any arguments, she only needs say Carbethon, and we'd have to stop our arguing.
As well as many of the Just family heirlooms, Carbethon houses rooms full of memorabilia and antiques donated by locals. Well, this is how you used to make butter, Doris, hey?
Well, we couldn't afford a big machine like this, so we just used to have the
Tin.
treacle tin and shake it.
There were some things about the olden days that they just did right, like this. This is an old high chair from the 1930s that cost about 28 shillings and sixpence, which is just shy of $3. So after they finished eating, and there was a little tray in the front, you'd flip it over, put the little one in there, and give them a rock. How clever is that? I would have very gladly given up my Italian high chair for one of these. You could literally spend an entire day fossicking around the Crow's Nest Pioneer Village, and if you don't quite know how things worked way back when, there's always someone around to show you how it was done. It's a far cry from an inkjet printer, isn't it? Better stand back, because I'm busy like, hold up, hold up, hold up. If you've got a thirst for more history, or maybe you're just thirsty, hop into town and find Crow's Nest soft drinks. This tiny factory has been churning out cordials, syrups and the fizzy stuff for more than 100 years. Crow's Nest prides themselves on being a taste of the past, and you can tell that by the different flavours. Creaming soda, double sarsaparilla and blue lemonade, the kind of flavours you would have found in an old-fashioned milk bar. And they're the recipes that they've been using here for over 50 years. So many of them don't have preservatives or colours. You've got to love that. Crow's Nest Soft Drinks produces 500,000 bottles of this sweet stuff each year. Some of it even goes to Hong Kong. And if you head to the factory, you can try before you buy. Stand back, 'cause I'm busy like, hold up, hold up, hold up. Of course, when it comes to cool drinks, every country town has the pub the locals are rightly proud of. And the newly renovated Grand Old Crow is tops around here. And as far as meals go, meat and 7-veg is the house specialty. Everything in Crow's Nest is returning to its roots, including the menu at the country pub. This is my first beef duffing, and let me tell you, you do not get a meal like this in the city. Where do I start? Crow's Nest soft drinks are open Monday to Friday, and for group tastings on weekends by appointment. The Folk Museum and Pioneer Village is open Thursday to Sunday, and the pub, well, it's pretty much open every day. If you would like more information about anything or everything you've seen today, then visit our website or write to us for a fact sheet. And if you're planning a trip or looking for more ideas, then we suggest you browse these two websites, queenslandholidays.com.au and racq.com.au. Just one more thing. I don't think a trip out to Crow's Nest is complete without a good browse through Salt's Antiques. And this is where I'm going to leave you. Thanks for your company. We look forward to seeing you again next Sunday night at 5:30, somewhere out and about in the Great Southeast. 7 News is up next. Good night. Next week, the Great Southeast is on a budget. We've got